Humphrey, the well-known actor puppet camel thing, is finding out about his great-great-great-great-grandfather Humphrey, who was working for some kings. He's come to meet the local genealogist, Catherine Pringle, to look at records from the Bethlehem Town Archive.
Hello. So good to meet you.
Me too, I'm a big fan.
Well, you're very kind. Do you have any record of my great relative Humphrey, who was working for some kings back in the day and stayed in Bethlehem?
Yes, we've managed to find some information. It was a very interesting time. There was a census being taken of the whole Roman Empire. Everyone had to be registered, and we've managed to find the record which shows where he was staying. Here it is. So there was a census being taken for the town of Bethlehem on the 28th of December in 0 BC.
Wow, that's just after Christmas.
It is, and you can see that we have a record here of Joseph, Mary and their baby Jesus, who were all staying in a stable. And if we keep going further down, you can see the record for Humphrey, the camel.
Incredible. I don't believe it. He was really there.
He was, yeah.
Well, that's amazing. Thank you so much for your help.
That's all right. It was great to meet you.
Well, that was very interesting. I can't believe we managed to find Humphrey on those records. I would love to find out more about why he was there, having travelled so far.
Humphrey is on his way to meet Wendell Brueggemann, a professor of history and theology who knows lots of things about what was going on back then in Bethlehem.
Well, thank you very much for seeing me. I'm aware my great relative Humphrey was recorded as staying in the stable in Bethlehem. Can you shed any more light on this?
Well, it's most incredible that your relative Humphrey has appeared firsthand in one of the most amazing moments in recorded history. You're aware that Humphrey was working for the kings. Well, they were following a star which stopped at Bethlehem, and this star predicted that there would be a new king for the Jewish people who was going to be born there. And the kings followed the star because they wanted to find out who that king was going to be.
You mean to say that my great-great-great-great-grandfather Humphrey was going to be made the new king of the Jews?
No, it was the newborn baby, Jesus. He was God's chosen one, the Messiah.
Well, how do you know he was the Messiah and not just a very naughty boy?
Well, there were many people who claimed to be the Messiah, but we have accounts of the life of Jesus which show that he was who he said he was, and some of the best accounts are recorded in the Bible.
Well, I've heard of Jesus from the Bible. You mean to say this is the very same person?
Yes, the very same Jesus.
So you're saying that my great-great-great-great-grandfather was one of the founding members of Christianity?
Well, not exactly, no. Jesus was the founding member of Christianity, but your relative Humphrey was a very privileged camel, getting to see the baby Jesus, whose life has influenced the whole known world to this very day.
Well, that's still rather good.
Yes.